right. Tommy says this is a priority call. Haven has some drama going on this morning that she might want our help with. Hey, Haven, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. All right. So what do you got going on that makes you a priority caller this morning?
I mean, boyfriend drama, really. Boyfriend stuff.
Okay. What you got?
I think my boyfriend is being sketchy with his female best friend who he's been friends with like forever.
All right. Give us some history.
But I don't really have any evidence. Well,
just that gut, huh, girl?
Yeah.
It is a gut feeling, but, like always listen to your gut. I can't really give you specifics. They just have been making me feel off for a long time. And he leaves his stuff at my apartment all the time. And a couple of nights ago, he left his iPad without a passcode, and it's linked to his iMessage. And last night, he was hanging out with her. And I want to text her to see if there's any sketchiness. I know, I don't have very long to do this because he'll eventually see the text on his phone, but I don't care if he gets mad. I just want to know.
Okay, this is going to be explosive in your relationship. So was she clearly was around before you were, right? Because they're best friends?
Yeah.
And they've never dabbled at all in anything besides a friendship, as far as you know?
As far as they say, but the way they touch each other, I don't think so.
What do you mean by how they touch each other?
Why they touch each other?
Just like a hand on the small of the back or her sort of...
on his arm.
Yeah, it's just a little too much touching.
Haven, be real. Is this girl real cute? Is she super pretty? Because I feel like we don't get jealous unless we feel like the girl is maybe, I don't know, she brings something to the table that we're a little jealous of.
She is really pretty. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest.
Does she have a boyfriend?
Not right now.
Well, apparently it's not stopping Haven's boyfriend.
So this is really tough. I understand where you're coming from here, because when you see the person that you care about more than anybody else in the world have any kind of chemistry with anybody that even comes close to what you have, I understand the conflicted feelings about that.
Don't you feel like you said you went into the phone though, and he left his passcode, so you saw all of his texts and all of their correspondence? Don't you?
His iPad.
It was iPad, but you saw all of his text messages to her. And I'm sure he wasn't planning on you being in there. So don't you feel like if it was something going on, you would have saw something in there?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe you might have a point. I didn't actually read all the way through them, but I just want to text her as him and see.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you want to start texting with her this morning and going back and forth. There's also something so I consider Bart one of my best friends, right? I tell him everything. When I got good news, he's the first person I go to. When I got bad news, he's the first person I go to. And I know some people, there's conflicting takes out there that and I have girl best friends, but for all intents and purposes, Bart, I consider him a friend. Mm-hmm. And I actually think that's a good thing. So if you have a man who has another woman that's a best friend, I would be but I'm supposed to be your best friend.
Mm-hmm. I'm having some thoughts about that. Amanda and I have talked about this because she's so close to her ex-husband. They are great friends.
They really were great together.
They were. And the fact that she downgraded, I even said to her, are you sure you want to do this? He's a really, really great guy, and they do have this chemistry. And for the longest time, they've been with each other. They worked with each other for 10, 11 years or something like that. And when she has something going on in her life, of course, she's going to share it with him. They've got a child together also. But there have been times where I'm man, I'm feeling a way about that.
I think it's understandable to have feelings of jealousy, but I don't think it's understandable to act on those feelings of jealousy.
Right.
That's where the line is drawn.
Yeah.
Right.
So
sure.
if you do this, right, which the radio Bert is encouraging you to do, but the philanthropist, the good-hearted Bert,
the human
says, the human says no, the human, right? Because this is just going to blow everything up between you and your boyfriend. I mean, once he finds out that this happened, and he will find out that it happened, the relationship's going to be different forever.
Well, there's no way that he can't find out, because if you text her on his iPad, when he goes to text her at some point about something random, he's going to be why is there what did I take? Why am I flirting with my friend if there's nothing here?
Yeah, I mean, these are all good points, but I think I would rather know than not know.
Well, please tell me he's already has his phone on silent or do not disturb and he's sleeping, because if you're texting, he's going to get those notifications on his phone and his
Sound
iPad.
asleep.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Down to sleep.
Are you determined to start texting? Because that we can help you with. I mean, give you the first text if that's what you're going to do, and then follow.
Yeah,
and
I
then
think I'm going to do it. I'm tired of feeling like sick with anxiety. I would rather know and be able to deal with what I know or don't know.
Okay, so we have about 60 seconds left in this segment. So if we were going to give her an opening line and she was going to pretend to be her boyfriend, texting the best friend, okay, what's it going to be?
You up? Question mark.
I would look through the text and see how he normally and starts the conversation with her.
Yeah, how does he normally start?
That's a good question. I don't know. Okay, I'll do that.
All right, so you're going to go back over the messages.
I hate that I just helped.
Now you're an accomplice.
Right. Go over some of the text messages. If we're going to go in with you on this, let's go in with you. Go over the text messages, see his tone, what he normally says when he first texts her, and use that line just to make her really feel like this is the guy. Yeah, I can't believe I'm doing this.
See what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think listen, from somebody who has stepped into psycho on numerous occasions, who's a part of Kappa Cray Cray, we need to take your advice and
Cray.
we need to go like, I think I'm going to come clean to Haven and let her respond and see how she responds.
So that's the first thing she say.
I think I'm going to come clean to Haven.
Because if she says come clean about what,
Yeah.
then you know you're good.
Good.
But if she goes something like, are you sure now is the time?
Ding, 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 ding,
That's
ding.
damn good.
Kristen, brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go ahead and leave right now.
Bye. All right, hit us back after you send that text and you get a response, okay?
Okay.
Hey, Haven, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so did you craft the text just as Kristen taught you or showed you how to do it?
I did. My sorority sister in Kappa Cray Cray. Are you ready?
Oh,
You ready to
yeah.
hear
Yes.
about it? 'Cause
Oh.
I feel very justified in what I did based on the results.
I also
Oh.
feel because we do texting tutor and we air it for you guys every Friday, but we do it, we record it on Wednesdays or we air it for you every other Friday. And it takes a long time to get text back sometimes. But when you send a text like, I think I'm going to come clean to Haven, that's going to get an immediate response.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
He
yeah.
wrote back like the little dot and then like
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah.
What'd it say? What'd it say?
All right, so I wrote, I'm going to come clean to Haven, and she wrote back, what do you mean? I'm just doing the voice, but I assume that's what it sounded like. And I wrote, I'm going to tell her the truth. And then she wrote, about what? Like 3 question marks. And I wrote, you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And then she said, I think that would be really stupid, like a lot of L's. But, I support you with a heart. And then I said, I think I should say to her. And she said, be honest, just say it was a one-time thing, but I don't think you should tell her it was me. And then I wrote, why shouldn't I say it was you?
And that's where we left it off?
Yeah, because then she called his phone.
Oh.
And then what?
Well, they can have a conversation. He and I are going to have a conversation, but I know I'm not crazy.
Damn.
Did get her
know
answer.
that I crossed the line, but I was right.
Oh, so many
And I
lines have been
listened to my
crossed.
gut.
Cold
I mean,
busted.
yeah, it's true, but every once in a while you have to. I don't know exactly what I'm trying to say here because I am actually pretty upset as
Yeah.
well as being irate, but
Understandable.
So where is he right now?
Probably pooping his pants. I mean, he left his iPad at her house,
Yeah.
so he's at his house with his phone. But if you're like, when I go to sleep, I put it on Do Not Disturb, but I only have one call that can get through, and that's my husband.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe she called, maybe he talked to her, maybe he's still sleeping. I mean, who knows?
Man, well, there's so much to unpack here. First of all, kudos to you. You handled that so well. The open-ended questions got you exactly where you just needed Kristen's little nudge, but you took it from there.
The way you extracted that information, the CIA is looking for you, sister.
You should join us every Wednesday.
I think I would be a really good interrogator, except I don't want to do torture.
That was amazing. I would have got out of there after the first text. Like, okay, nothing to see.
Yeah, but now you got real drama going on later on today. So, but at least you know the truth. How long have the two of you guys been going out?
We've been going out for almost 2 years.
Oh, damn. So
and this whole time, he's been telling me nothing, never. And the whole time, I've been like, I don't know, this doesn't feel right. But he's a great guy, and and I should have listened to myself. And I should have listened to my best friend, even more importantly, because she told me from the start.
All right, so let's play this out for just 1 second. Let's just say this happened between the two of them when you guys first started going out. It hasn't been recently. Still, he made a commitment to you, but it happened when you first started going out. Does that make it any better? Because you're going to have to get some info.
I don't know. I'm not sure I can speculate on that until I actually know what happened. And I'm also not sure I trust her that it was just a one-time thing.
Oh, now we're not speculating. Okay. This is where we draw the line.
She got what she needed.
Okay.
I am sorry, though, Haven. I know that's a punch to the gut.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a great morning, and I'm laughing about it talking to you guys, but I cried after reading
No
all
doubt.
of this.
No doubt. If you have the desire tomorrow morning just to fill us in on exactly what he said later on today, because there will be a conversation between the two of you guys. Will you fill us in?
There will.
Yeah, there will. Will you hit us back tomorrow morning?
Sure thing.
Okay. Sorry about that, but let's follow up with you tomorrow.
Sounds great. Thanks so much, you guys.
All right, bye-bye.
It doesn't feel right to get thanked for that.
No, it doesn't.
No?
No.
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 The Bert Show.